Hare Krishna. The last 2 days we were speaking about what takes us away from attentive absorption in the holy name. Firstly, it is assuming too much self-importance. When we are too much considering ourselves important, our own personality, our activities, our situation in this world, and what others think about us. So all these things become very, very important. It is actually called abhinivesh. Abhinivesh means material absorption. Me, my beauty, my greatness, my skills, my capabilities, and my achievements, and my possessions. Are people sufficiently impressed with me by my house or by my car or by my achievements and things like that? So this is actually called abhinivesh. That such a material absorption makes us become clouded over, covered over by false ego. That does not allow us to chant very nicely, attentively, because naturally spiritual attitude is lacking. First day we were speaking on that. Second day we were speaking about insignificance. How insignificant we are. We are only 1/10,000th of the tip of Balagra Shatabhagasya Shatada Kalpitasya Chaichaya. So we are actually very small, and in the Google, go and search for one cosmic eye. You put this cosmic eye, you will get how big is the universe and how small we are in that universe. So by recognizing our smallness and insignificance, we can, to a considerable extent, we can give up false pride, how small we are, insignificant we are. And also songs like this, Yogyata vichare kechu nahi pai, tomara karuna sara, karuna na hoile, kandiya, prananara akibo ara. He says that if you ask my qualifications, all that I am made up of is by your mercy. You taught me how to wear tilak, you taught me how to put the kantimala, you taught me how to have a bead bag, how to chant the holy name, how to understand the message of Gita and Bhagavatam. Everything Srila Prabhupada and our spiritual masters have taught us. So we have no qualification. We led a very foolish life, and now we have been brought out of that ignorance. So all that I am made up of is your mercy. And also, Shakti Buddhi Hina, Amiyati Dina, Koramore Atmasat. I am dependent on you. I have no great intelligence because my intelligence was misleading me, but the intelligence that you gave me is guiding me in the proper path. So on my own, I am not able to chant the holy name properly. I need your mercy. So dependence on Hari Guru and Vaishnavas, and considering oneself possessing no qualification, and recognizing one's smallness and insignificance, like a trinapekha tihina, like I am a small straw in the street or whatever. So these are all things which help us to understand our insignificance. Now I want to add one third thing today, one additional small thing. The way to spiritual absorption is respect. Kintu adarad anudinam kalusaiva jushta swadvi kramat dat bhavati mulahantri. So what is this respect? Again and again it is mentioned. Bandhamoye savadhanamati. One should very carefully worship the spiritual master and Acharya also, Prabhupada. One should carefully chant the holy name. So how we should carefully do it? So when one is very choirful, or one lacks gravity of thought, one lacks Vaishnava etiquettes, then one will do things very superficially. One cannot bring the mind and heart while engaging in any kind of spiritual activity. I remember when I was in Srila Mayapur, they told me to sing the Mangalarti there, and one devotee Pujari came and offered a garland just before this thing, Mangalarti. So in the Bengali Vaishnavas, the way they do the spiritual activities, it has lot of reverence in that. You've seen that? For them, the garland is so sacred because it has come from Radharani's neck. So they're coming an offering. They know that it's a very sacred thing. They recognize it. They have reverence for it, and they offer it also. They offer it like that. So we take it very seriously also. Similarly, when they offer the prasad to the devotees, they have certain order in which they offer. I think they begin with, bitter item, I think, first, and then little bit. They add one sabji little by little. They don't put the sweet in the beginning. You know it. So, when we went to Bangladesh, in all the temples, the Bengali Vaishnavas, they serve very attentively. One item, gradually they add to the plate, and they know how to serve. Although I took some prasad bucket and ran to serve, they said, no, we don't allow anyone to serve. Because they will serve very carefully. It has to be, so that is also certain. So they offer prasadam respectfully, they offer the garland respectfully. One devotee asked in Mayapur, you are worshipping Tulasi last almost 15 years. I thought his name must be Tulasi Das, because he is worshipping Tulasi every day. So he said, if Jananimas Prabhu calls somebody and says, today onwards you will worship Tulasi, for the rest of the life they can worship, and they consider it like a very great privilege. Oh, I have been allowed to worship Tulasi daily. Same person worships. Similarly, you may know Radha Madhav is worshipped by one devotee. I have seen him worshipping from 91, 92. 30, 40 years. Even when he has fever, he goes and worships also still. So the reverence, the respect, the devotion with which they perform the things, one of the reasons for that is they bring the mind and heart along with the senses. Otherwise, if we bring only the senses, we can become very superficial and careless and inattentive. Like one sannyasi came to our Pune temple. He was leading Guru Puja. So he's leading here, and Mridanga was way behind. And Kartal, one big pamper was that side. And Maharaj said, he stopped the kirtan and said, first call the fellows here. Mridanga, you be here. You should not move, he said. Kartal, you stand here. And they were looking here and there. He said, don't look here, look at me only. See, kirtan is here. So you should look, and you should play the instruments as per my speed. So they were not used to this. They were on their own world. So he said, respect for kirtan means everybody is together. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would be doing kirtan and the party would be with him, like that. Similarly, worshipping the deity means attentiveness towards the deity. A pujari thinks about how I am worshipping the Lord and Lord's glories. He doesn't think about what people think about my style of worship. So when I am worshipping, how I am worshipping. So self-absorption means what people are thinking about me. Krishna absorption means what I am thinking about Krishna. So therefore it says, Kintu adarat anudinam kalusaiva jushta swadvi kramat tad bhavati gulahantri. He says. So the chanting of the holy name, if we are going to be respectful to Krishna, one sign of respect is you give your attention to the activity. You give importance to that activity. And we don't do it carelessly. You don't do it in the counter. You don't do it unconsciously or thinking of something else. So therefore, Rupa Goswami says this point. If some special family comes to your family, home, depending on the importance of the family, you sometimes even take leave, correct now? And then go with them and spend time with them because you give importance to them. Same with the chanting of the holy name. Now we are going to chant the holy name now. So let us put aside all our other plans and thoughts and other things, and let us be in a mood of praying to the Lord. Oh my dear Lord, millions of lives I am wandering in this birth and death. Some or other, by some unimaginable good fortune, I got a spiritual master and in my life, and also Srila Prabhupada, books, and this wonderful movement. Let me not waste this opportunity. Let me be attentive in hearing your holy name. So that kind of prayer and prayerful mood will help us to chant the holy name, understanding our insignificance, and understanding Krishna's importance and not self-importance. So these are things which can help us to be focused in the chanting of the holy name. When Krishna becomes all important, we become insignificant. And that is a very right consciousness. It's Lord Chaitanya taught. Ayinanda tanuja kinkaram patitam mam vishame bhavam budhau kripaya tava pada pankaja stita dhuli sadrisham vichintaya. Somehow or other I have fallen into this ocean of birth and death. My dear Lord, please pick me up and accept me as one of your millions of devotees so that I can eternally engage in your devotional service. So this mood is the right mood in chanting the holy name, whether it is japa or kirtana, and Lord will immediately be attracted to reciprocate with such a mood of a devotee. Harinam Prabhu ki. Let us offer our humble obeisances and to all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord who are just like this air trees, ocean of mercy, full of compassion for the fallen conditioned souls. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta koti Vaishnava vrinda ki, Vaishnava Thakur Srila Prabhupada ki, Namachari Haridas Thakur ki.